Ian, not just one debut, but two at Okuma Europe. You've got this fantastic Multus machine with the same background to what the LB3000 has, with the robotics actually in the machine, but obviously you can use bigger components then.
Yes, Mark, this machine, as the LB3000, is capable of shaft machining and having the shaft stocker in front of it. But what we're showing here is the billet loading machine. So it allows us to go up to a billet of 150 millimeters by, I think it's 60 millimeters in diameter. And obviously load and unload as the LB we've just seen previously does. One of the main differences obviously is the end effector, as they call it, has to be different because obviously you need 3 jaws on this end effector on this robot. But obviously you can also have the 2 jaw for the shaft machining. So other than that, very similar to the LB what we've seen, but obviously on a different platform because the Multus is our multitasking machine, so it allows us with the milling head to obviously do a lot of multitasking work.
And I suppose for NCMT this is great, isn't it? Because the Multus range has been your biggest selling in the UK, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is the Multus B, we've got the Multus U, both are very good sellers in the UK. Lots of orders over the years for these machines. So we're hoping that with this stocker in front of it and the ARMROID, it's going to give us another place in the market, which is obviously niche to NCMT and Okuma.
Quite interestingly, Ian, I see a lot of robotics and automation in the market, especially at EMO, for instance, and I'm sure it's going to dominate a Mac 2020. But when you've got a robot in the machine, it's not idle like other robots outside the machine, is it?
No, with this robot, once it's loaded and unloaded, normally if it was an external robot, it would just sit there waiting for the next part to be loaded. This robot will assist the operator in effect. It will suppress chatter by putting the steady rest on the machine. And also it will blow coolant through its other end effector, which allows the chips to break and not wind around the component. Also, when you're running, the machine has the capability of also washing down those chips, so you're not getting the build-up of chips, you're keeping a constant inside the machine. And
interestingly, I presume it uses the same platform as in software. I mean, I look at this and it's working away and I'm thinking, collision, but your software actually eliminates that, doesn't it?
Yeah, with the Okuma system and the one source, basically, we have the collision avoidance system on this machine. The robot knows what is going on inside the machine. You program the start, you program the end finish, and the robot does the rest itself. It allows the operator, because of the OSP control that we've got on the machine, it's integrated into that, so the robot itself is also programmed from the machine. It's a conversational program. So, like I say, once you've done the end point and the start point, the machine does the rest for you.
So really, this Multus is standard. They've put the robot in it effectively, and it's just made an automated, cost-effective machine effectively.
Yes, it has. I mean, obviously the point behind the machine is it allows you to remove the stocker when it's not being used. The operator can get into the machine, he can run the machine as he normally would. But of course, the operator may need to go and operate several machines due to the shortage that we've got of labour in the UK. So he can then pull the stocker in front, allow the machine to run for up to 48 parts on this machine, and then come back when it's finished, reset it if he needs to, or get on, maybe put a new batch on, or maybe do some smaller running batches.
And when you look at the portfolio of products that you've got here at Okuma, I presume that it won't just stay on these 2 machines, will it?
No, we're looking to put this onto other machines. At the moment, it is just on the lathe platform with the LB and on the multitasking B platform. But this will be, I would imagine this will be brought out across the whole range.
UK debut at Mac 2020?
Yeah, coming to us in April. So we'll have the Multus B on the stand, we will have the LB on the stand, along with several other Okuma machines.